Yes guys, this is Nearly Last and welcome. In this video what we're going to be doing is another class setup video. This time guys we're going to be focused on the VMP and we're going to be putting this into a tactical class. Now with the VMP for me personally is my most favourite out of all of the SMGs. I do thoroughly enjoy it. The Kuda is a very close second, but I do find that this particular gun is an absolute melting machine. Now putting this into a tactical class and using this on things like domination, hardpoint and things like that, this does work extremely effectively. Now in this particular gameplay you're going to see two teams actually going quite hard at it. I'm going to be fair to the other side, it was a very close game. A lot of people were playing the objective and it was good to see overall. So let's just jump into this particular class setup. First of all we're going to be talking about the attachments. Now I'm only running with two attachments on this particular gun and the first one is going to be grip. Now as we know with the accuracy and the recoil for this particular weapon is not the best, so for me personally grip is a bit of a must. We need to be chucking that on just to control that recoil and try and get this as accurate as we possibly can. Then moving on to the next one, which for me personally is going to be stock. Absolutely love stock on the SMGs, and I think that goes for a lot of other people as well. Being highly mobile, especially while you're in ADS with a lot of people jumping around, does work extremely well. Now moving on to the next one, and that is going to be the Black Sour. Obviously this is going to be a tactical class setup, sorry. So if we got any UAVs, Wraiths, anything else like that up in the air, including Cerberuses or anything else like that, trying to control the B flag, we can quite easily take that out with the Black Cell. Now for the next category, which is going to be the lethal and tacticals. Now with the lethal and tacticals you can swap this out to whatever your personal preferences are. Now you can swap out the lethal and just have two tacticals instead of running with the lethal if you so wish, but in this particular gameplay what I am running with for the lethal is a frag grenade. I do like to use the old frag grenades, especially when people are trying to capture the points or trying to clear out a room or anything else like that. Obviously especially with domination you can swap it out for maybe like C4, you can chuck that down a point, and obviously then when the beeper goes off you can set it off and try to stop people actually capturing things. Then with the actual tacticals that I'm running with is concussion grenade. Now for me personally I absolutely love the concussion grenade because I do find a lot of people never run with tactical mask. You can chuck them in onto a point if multiple people are trying to capture say like the B flag and that lot all at once. If they're all concussed and they can hardly move, you can go in there with this little mountain machine and just wipe them all out quite easily. Then moving on into the perks. Now, as this is a tactical class setup, we're definitely going to be running with Flak Jacket. Obviously, when we're trying to capture the points or anything else like that, this is going to help us protect us from frag grenades or anything, or even down to the war machine which runs with battery. A lot of people tend to be running with that, especially on domination. People trying to capture the flags or anything else like that can try and drop in that war machine, try and blow everyone up whilst they're using it, and this is going to help protect you against that. Then moving on to the next one, which is going to be hardwired. Now hardwired works extremely well, especially for domination. Obviously this is going to help protect you against trip mines, shot charges, and it doesn't actually raise the C4 alarm and things like that, so this is very useful, especially when you're playing on domination. Then moving on to the very last one, which is going to be tactical mask. Now as we know with tactical mask, this is going to help protect you against flashbangs or grenades, concussion grenades or anything else like that along those lines, and this does work extremely well, especially when you're trying to capture B. Everybody knows where you are, they can try charging in. If they try and flashbang you or anything else like that, it's going to give you an advantage then to be able to try and get your shots on first. And with this kind of class up, and especially if you try and team it up with Sarah for the combat focus, because you're going to be running this tactical class, you're going to be trying to jump onto those particular points, there's a very good chance that you're going to be getting lots and lots of points along the way, and you can be able to run up those score streaks and try and help out your teammates. As you're seeing here in this particular thing, we're just going to be clutching up in the end and just going to be running it through just for a very tight win. 200 for 199. As you can see there, 45 for 13 with 12 captures. This does work extremely well, guys, trust me, so go out and give this one a go. Coming up on your screen now is the actual class setup. Like I say, with the lethals and tacticals, you can swap them out to whatever ones you particularly want. You don't even have to be running with the Black Cell if you don't want to. You can swap that out maybe as well and just maybe run with an extra perk. You can drop out, say, like a lethal, drop out a Black Cell and run with an extra perk if you so wish, or maybe an extra attachment or something like that along those sort of lines. But anyway, guys, this is just my little rundown on my VMP tactical class that I tend to use for, say, like domination or hardpoint and things like that. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you're hitting that for me, guys. And guys, if you drop a like on this channel, on this video, sorry, that'd be absolutely amazing. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.